good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on what is a beautiful Monday
It is a gorgeous day to start the work week. It's awesome.
Welcome, girls.
Welcome.
Happy belated Mother's Day for Sunday.
Thank you.
Now, I saw that you posted a picture on Facebook. That was it your son that buttered both sides of the toast?
He did.
Explain that.
He did. My son wanted to make me breakfast in bed on Sunday morning, so he went to make me toast, and he buttered both sides of the bread for me. And then in the process, and this took about 20 minutes for him to make the toast, by the way. And in the process, he had to go to the potty, so he left my toast and everything there, and he just yelled into my bedroom.
Glad
he
he
was
didn't
like,
take it into the bathroom.
Well,
You know,
it's
it is
a
what it
gesture
is.
that counts.
it was very
nice.
sweet.
You went away.
Yeah, I was back home
For-
spending some time
for-
with family.
with your family
in
and-
Columbus. It was fun.
Yeah.
You had Dancing with the Stars.
I had Dancing with the Stars on the weekend. Now, I didn't win.
That's okay.
But how did you do? How do you feel
No one thought you
personally?
would, honey. I'm just kidding.
But I do want to give a quick
You were
call
awesome.
out.
I was impressed by
Were
your video
you?
that you sent me.
Oh, that's
yeah,
sweet.
I was impressed by his moves. Gotta
Really?
post that on Facebook so everyone can
Yes,
Well,
see.
no,
please
I
do.
won't post that because we're
Okay.
actually going to be airing it on ABC in a few
Oh,
weeks' time.
okay, so
the
everyone can
whole
see that.
night.
Oh, good.
It'll be a 1 hour special.
Good.
But I want to give a shout out to Debbie. And Debbie, I have to say, it was so sweet that she came up to me, and this is the perfect Academy performance, let me tell you.
Okay.
So Debbie comes up to me, she says, she said, I booked this table so we could come and watch you. We love Midday, Kentucky. We like that you're so honest, and we love the girls. But she said, I missed your dance because I went to the bathroom while you were dancing. I said, what do you think, this is the Oscars? I said, Debbie, are you crazy? But we're going to have a chat to Debbie further down the road because she does a lot of work for the homeless.
Oh, good.
And
We'll
I
have
want to
to
bring her
Debbie
on the show.
Oh,
So,
that's
hey,
great.
Debbie, and Debbie, get out of bed. I'm telling you right now. I told you I was going to
boy.
say that to you. She's not sitting at home in bed, I'm sure. I wonder if she'll send me a text, Debbie. I've got my phone right here. Hey,
see if Debbie is real.
Yes, we'll see if Debbie's
Yeah,
real. You're
Debbie.
exactly right. I just wanted to show you this, and everyone knows, if we can zoom in on this one here on camera 3. But you know I'm obsessed with this chicken fillet. Chicken fillet, I should say. What's it called?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. And these come in the mail. And let me tell you, so you bought it in for me.
I did.
Now, explain what it is.
It's a little gift card for each month through the summer. I think it starts May. You get one free breakfast item. And I got this in the mail, and of course, I immediately thought of you,
know.
Troy.
But then you tried to steal it off, and I'm going to
Well,
give
you
it
said
to
you were on a diet.
I know. I have to tell you, look, after I saw the video of me dancing, I swear to God, and I had a girdle on. I bought a
Oh,
girdle.
yeah, that you bought.
I bought a girdle.
girdle?
I
It was
did.
more Spanx. It wasn't a girdle. It was
Well,
like
and I'm not
Spanx
ashamed to
style.
say it.
Was it like a wraparound?
Yeah,
or
but
like
I think
one
I
you
should have
pull
got a
up?
smaller one. It went from my knees up to here, and I thought it made me look like I had breasts. Okay, but it didn't pull my stomach in enough. So I think I needed one size smaller again.
Oh, that just means you're too skinny for it.
Perfect. I love that. Thank you. Good support there. Hey, before we go on, I have to show you this.
Uh-oh.
And when I saw this video, I don't know whether you girls are into heights. Are you? Are you
I'm
into roller
terrified.
coasters
No,
and things
I
like
get
that?
a little
No.
queasy, yeah. I
All right, well, rising 68 feet over the edge of a 1,100-foot stratosphere, Insanity spins passengers up to 3 Gs, serving up views of the strip as you rush back down. This is, I think it's, would you class it as a ride? It's not a roller coaster, is it?
It is a roller coaster.
Did you class it
like
as
a
a
roller-
roller
yeah,
coaster?
it does.
I would
Oh, okay.
never, ever get on
This isn't, I would never get on that thing. Let me tell you
my
right
goodness.
now. I don't know, are you a thrill seeker?
I used to be. I get a little sick now. I get a little queasy
Look
if
at it.
it's too jumpy.
It is so high.
Oh,
it's in
wow.
Vegas, as you can see. There's no way I would be doing that.
I could
No
probably do this
way.
before I could do the glass bottom pool that we talked
Oh, the
about.
glass bottom
remember?
pool I could do.
Oh, I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
I could do that.
could not do that.
But going this fast, 3 gig,
Yeah, I would never do
that's
that.
seriously fast.
Yeah.
And could you just imagine? We all know what people are like in Vegas, drinking and smoking and doing things they shouldn't
Lord.
be doing. Then they get on this ride. It'll be just my luck. I sit behind someone who throws up the whole way. Could you just imagine? It'll be all over
I would
there.
never
Seriously.
do that. That's terrifying.
Okay, and that, speaking of other gross things, I wanted to ask you this because tell me what is. No, I'm just going to go on with this story.
Some of these I don't think are that gross, but go ahead.
Well, I picked the better ones.
Okay.
These are things that women don't do. Okay.
That we don't do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so, and there was an article that came up and basically saying they felt that these were the most disgusting things that women don't do. Now, I picked some A-OK ones. Tell me whether you think. Never washing your makeup brush or sponges.
Yeah, I don't really do that.
You don't ever do that either.
No,
and
so I have,
and I know a lot
but
of women don't do that.
No.
I don't do it either.
You don't do it either?
I don't think it's that gross because it's still a personal thing. Like, I'm not using someone else's that's unwashed. So I understand the hygiene of why you should wash them, but
You're not sharing?
like, I'm not
others.
giving you my unwashed brush. I don't
No,
know.
that's true.
I
That's
think
true.
most women don't, even though I think you should do it more for the health of your brush. So
You
it
should
looks
do it for
better
the
when
health
you
of
put
the
it
brush
on.
also, yeah. Never throwing out your makeup.
I
That is
don't do
totally
that.
true. I know
I
a lot
never
of
do.
people who have makeup for, oh, you've got it all?
I do.
I use it till the very end.
Lisa-
I use it until I get to it and I pull it, like the mascara, and I'll pull it open and it's dried out.
Yeah.
And I bet you, no.
Throw it away.
Do
Then I
you throw it away or
I
do you put
do.
it back in the drawer?
No,
No,
I
you
will throw it
swivel
away.
it around a few times.
I
and you
try
keep
to
using
salvage it. I do try to salvage it, but then if it's dried, then
Then
it
you
goes
ditch
away.
it.
But that's,
Okay.
I leave them.
As we all know, I was in the business 20
Mm-hmm.
years in hairdressing. Do you know how many women I'd say, hey, what brush are you using on your hair? And they'd pull out this skanky looking brush.
You say that about my blow dryer.
This is nothing compared to what I've seen.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you. I wash my hairbrush every week myself. And my comb
Do you
that I
really?
use in my hair to put the product through.
Wait,
When was the last
I've
time you
never even
brushed
heard of
your
this.
hair?
I've never. Okay, I take the hair out of the brush.
See all that
Yeah,
white
but I
I've
will
stuff?
never
too.
once washed the brush.
Bring
I
up
haven't
that
either.
picture
What are you
again,
supposed to
if
wash
can.
it with,
Okay,
shampoo?
see this white stuff?
Yes.
That is lacquer and hairspray.
Yes.
And skin.
Is there a problem with that?
And dead skin, my friend. That, ugh.
But it's our skin.
But it's not the point. Disgusting.
Does it impact the quality of the
Yes,
brushing?
it does,
Then
because
maybe I
no,
should
the
do it.
brushing. So if you were to clean out your brush, and then what you do, grab a little bit of dishwashing liquid or something like that, and really scrub it underneath really hot water. So put some dishwash gloves on or something like
So it
that.
gets all that lacquer
and just
off of the
really
bristles.
give it a good rub like this. And it really does work, I'm telling you. Here's another thing that apparently that women do that men don't do. Tweezing and looking at the follicle of... So you tweeze your hair,
Okay.
or you tweeze the eyebrow, and then you look at it. Why do you do that?
Okay, because I want to make sure I got what I was trying to tweeze off my eye or whatever. I want to make sure I got it. I have to see it. I'm like, okay, I got that one. I can feel it. But sometimes, is it the right one? Was it?
Well,
Is
so
it
can I just tell you something?
It is gross, I know
And
it
I
is.
find this really strange. So I have my nose waxed every 2 weeks when I have my eyebrows and eyelashes done.
You get your nose
I know.
waxed?
Well, it's just something I've done my
Where?
whole...
Where do you know? I have never heard of this before.
I've heard of men doing nose clipping,
Oh,
but
it is the best. If you've never waxed your nose, people, men or women, it's the best.
Okay.
But every time she waxes my nose, she brings over the paddle pop stick and says, look. I'm like, I don't need to see all of that. She said, oh, I got a lot today.
ew.
Yeah, that's ooh.
I'm still stuck on waxing the nose. I did not know men
Have you
did
ever
this.
done that?
No.
Never? Okay, I'm gonna get that done for you, live on camera.
Oh, no.
Okay, for breezing your clothes instead of washing them. I hadn't heard. I do know some of my girlfriends, if they've worn like a jacket or something, maybe the week before, they will Febreze the outfit. What do you?
I use Febreze if it's a suit jacket that I hadn't worn for a long time. And it's been hanging in there for a while. I might brush the dust off the shoulders, give it a few squirts of Febreze, and I'm out the door.
Why
That's-
haven't you said much into this?
I
You
don't
don't do any of
that
these things?
because I just buy new things on Amazon.
You can when they're $9.
just
I know, we're
rotates the
$6 dresses.
Using spit to fix up your makeup, so you sort of, you know.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
do too.
Let's
I
be
don't
real.
think that's gross.
That's not
it's my
gross.
own face.
It's a necessity.
Is that gross?
I don't know. I don't know.
And I use it to,
I think it's not. I don't know.
and I use spit to wipe my son's face off too.
Lord help
If he
I
has
definitely do it. I
chocolate
put
or-
Lord
my hair
help
back.
us.
Yeah.
What if you get like a little mascara under your eye?
Yep.
Right.
That's how you get it off.
Well, I guess what they're basically saying is that you should get a cotton bud and wipe it out that way.
Who
Yeah.
has that in the car when you're driving?
Well, you've got everything else in your handbag. I'm sure there's a cotton bud in there somewhere.
there might be.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
I think the grossest thing women do, and I'm so guilty of this, is the makeup bags that we don't clean out. You
Oh,
know, where
yeah.
you store your makeup, and then makeup just gets like
You know
messy
what?
and it's in there, and the brushes.
I
And
wonder if anyone's watching
and I'm
at
guilty of
home.
it. But
I am too.
I wonder if anyone's watching at home who knows of a chemist or someone where we could take one of your makeup bags
swab it.
and have it swabbed. I don't know.
we did this with someone's purse in Indianapolis when I was living there, and the results were shocking. We
Oh,
got to get someone to
gosh.
come on the show
Yeah,
and
let's-
sample
let's-
one of ours.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
We
Let's
should.
do
We
that.
need
I'd
to
like
do
to see all that. Now, it's not something that we haven't talked about before, but we've got to get on to how relationships, how telephones are wrecking relationships.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, this is no surprise, I think. I mean, as far as the information is concerned, they have, I mean, we can't even leave our houses anymore without our phones. I mean, do you guys feel the same way? If I leave the house without my phone, I literally will turn around, no matter where I'm going, I will turn around and go back and get my phone if I
I
can.
think, no, not really.
Really?
I'll go long periods without my phone. I
Will you
Yeah.
really?
Especially
Okay.
if
Well,
I'm
you've
with
got
someone
children,
else.
though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I do. I have children, and I am really hypersensitive to it.
But
like,
you're,
I don't.
you're on your phone a lot, though, Katie.
Well, like here at work is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
if I'm at home, I just leave it plugged in.
So if
and
you're
I'm
out
off
on a
doing
date,
whatever.
would you be? Would you
A lot of
check it
times I
while you-
don't take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm going
Really?
out to dinner with someone,
We're
I'll-
not normal,
Or I'll
everyone.
leave it. I consciously will leave it in the car or something like that. But no, I'm guilty of just casually being on my phone a lot. But usually, if I go out on a date or something, I don't bring my
Well,
phone.
Doug and I are very guilty of this. So here's a study, and what they wanted to look at was they interviewed 143 women who participated in the study, and 70% of them said that their phones are having a negative effect on their relationship with their significant others.
Because the women are on it too much, or the men are?
The men are.
Oh,
The men
well,
are
they're
checking their
obviously bored
phones
with their
while
wife.
they're talking to them in a very, you know, just a conversation, and they're checking their mail, and then
Yeah,
they're
but
looking
look-
back at you, and then they're going back. And women, it drives women crazy.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would, but I also think if your conversation is interesting, whether you're with your girlfriend
Yeah.
or husband or boyfriend or whatever, or just your best friend, there's no need to be on the phone.
Right.
If,
But
don't you
sometimes
agree?
you got to pry the person away from the phone to even have the
Right.
chance to get them interested. But what I think cell phones ruin relationships in terms of that person is always available. Like if you want someone to check in with you or be accountable for where you are, your whereabouts, I think that becomes a little micromanaging in relationships. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Where 30 years ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it'll
this
just
is-
be, see, at the end of the day, you're not expected to check in, say what you're doing.
Right.
Can I just jump to the next topic before we run out?
Sure, go
Because I
ahead.
think it's part of this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and it's hating your wife's friends.
Yeah, so this was
And
a really interesting
This
study.
is really interesting because I think it's got a lot to do with the phone thing.
Uh-huh.
So this study says that if men dislike their wives' friends, this is men disliking the wives' friends, they're twice as likely to get divorced. Now, this is not the same for women who dislike men's friends. And this is what researchers say. They say it's because men are more willing to give up their friends, like if the wife doesn't like the friend,
Then they'll just ditch
where
them?
women will not ditch the friends, so it becomes an issue in the relationship.
Ah.
Where men are more likely to be like, and then just do what the wife says. What do you think?
Well, well, Doug and I have had some issues with this,
Oh,
actually. Yes,
okay.
we have. And
Well, let's look at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's talk, okay? So, for instance, I had a friend in Nashville that when I was living in Nashville, he was living here in Lexington for a brief amount of time. And he did not like my friend. We would go out because...
Was it a guy or a girl?
It was a girl. And he just did not care for her. He did not... He felt that I was kind of her wingman versus...
Was she single?
Yes, she was single, and so he was really, and the thing is, she is a wonderful, wonderful person.
But
and
did she used to get up to no good?
no, she always had my
she
back.
still your
She
friend?
always, oh yes, very much so.
Can we organise the private investigator we had on last week to investigate her?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Well, so then what happened? She was
Very
finally
quickly.
accepted, or
He has gotten to know her over this past few months,
Yeah.
just recently, and he loves her. We went down to Nashville, hung out with her and her boyfriend, had a great time. He loves
Hey,
her.
listen,
He can't believe
Well,
he
There's
felt
more
that
to
way.
this. We've
is
got to
the
go.
point.
We've got to go. I'm sorry.
Well, you cut out. You
know.
put my topic at the end, and I didn't get to ask what I wanted to ask.
Go quickly.
So, Lisa, you then were not willing to give up your friend, but have there been friends of Doug's that you didn't like that maybe he's not so close with anymore?
He's lucky I like all of his friends.
But it's interesting. It's what exactly
yes,
what it said.
it's
The
exactly
woman
what
would
the
not
study-
give up her
yeah,
friend.
I wouldn't give her
I want
up.
to talk more about it, but we can't. I'm sorry. I'm shutting you down.
I see both your topics were at
Thank
the
you,
top.
Katie.
There
Mine was
two
buried at
topics
the end.
anyway. Up next, we'll chat with Lizzie Taylor, an English singer-songwriter, and have a listen to some of her gorgeous music.
Oh,
You're
she's
gonna be
amazing.
giving her-
Yeah,
She
she's
sounds beautiful. Stick with us, everyone. You're watching the Crazy Midday Kentucky.